Hello, hello. Hopefully everyone is doing all good today. So this is going to be a little live stream, probably just for an hour because it is absolutely baking here. I don't know if I can survive kind of sitting in one space for an hour. So apologies if there's any noise overlap as well from outside, as I do have the window open and there's cars and stuff going by. Hopefully everyone is doing all good. We've got a little bit of echo there, but get rid of that. There is a big delay on this stream. I'm actually trying out something new, trying to up the quality of the stream. So if you guys do ask questions and whatnot, don't worry, I will get back to you, but just maybe a little bit slow. So what we're going to be doing today is just some online battles, and if any of you guys want to hop in and play against me, I'm happy to host just a standard kind of game, just standard stats and all that kind of good stuff against anyone who wants to go. And if no one wants to play against me, that is fine. I understand. It's quite tough coming up against someone as badass as a rubber duck. In that case, I'll just do some online battles and wait out. So hopefully we do have a Croissant coming back. He is a player who played in one of our tournaments previously. But it depends on time wise. I was going to play him today anyway, so we just have to kind of wait and see how it goes. So let me know if the stream is holding up fine. Hopefully it is. So we are trying out something a little bit new. And yeah, we'll see how it gets underway. I think I might actually just hop, while we're waiting for people to kind of load in, I might just hop straight into a quick battle actually. So this is going to be new, trying to discuss what I'm doing whilst playing. It's going to be super tough. Normally, obviously, I take my replays and then I kind of analyze them a little bit. I watch them just straight off the bat, but it's a little bit easier. You can slow it down, go over armies and whatnot. So in this format, it's just all bare to see. So let's see who can't first. I've got a found match. There we go. So against Gimli Gans. Right, loving the name. Let's say what up. Oh, no one would. Alright. Right, unfortunately, Gimli, my friends, I'm going to have to leave you behind. So it looks like we may have a challenger. Henowin has popped up saying he wants to scrap, which I'm absolutely down for a fight if he's willing to go. So what I'm going to do, man, if you're in chat and you do see this, I'm just going to host a lobby up. And the password's simply going to be 8888, and it's going to be called a rubber duck of war. So just hop in when you're ready, man. If you can't find it, just let me know in the chat below, and I will go give you a little scrap. I'm assuming you're going to play Lizardmen, which should be an interesting scrap. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking excited to this day. I've been wanting to do this little stream for a little while. It'd be nice to play against a couple of people who do kind of regularly pop into streams. It's a bit random, a bit short notice. I'm not sure how many people are going to get in, but it'd just be a little fun. Probably hour-long stream. And I'm just going to go lay down somewhere and just eat a ridiculous amount of ice cream. So I don't know where you guys are in the world, but at the moment over in England, it is baking hot. And we're just super, anything apart from mild weather we struggle with so bad. Extreme cold and all that kind of stuff isn't any good for us. The stream name will be Sora It. Well, that is a very badass name, dude. So if you just want to hop in, password is just 8888. And we get this underway, man. Don't know if I can actually... Hey, there we go. So there is a delay, so I'm not going to bother with kind of blockers and all that stuff. Let's see who wants to go. I'm assuming with the name like Saurus he's going to want to be Lizardman, but we'll find out. Should be all good. I'm assuming it's going to be Lizardman, in which case, who do you want to go? I don't know if you guys want to see anyone in particular in this matchup. I'm not the best at taking on Lizardmen. There's a couple of factions I struggle against, which is Lizardmen, which is surprising because I use them a ton, but also Dark Elves as well. I was getting a little bit of help from a Rocker Boss the other day, who was showing me some neat kind of tricks and whatnot. So hopefully that matchup might improve. So if anyone does bring Dark Elves, I'm probably going to bring Lizardmen. But up against Lizardmen, who do we want to go? We could go the Mighty Dowie, go for kind of a hardcore build, which I quite like the idea of. Yeah, screw it, let's go for the Dwarfs. Sweet, we'll go for a nice little bit of vengeance. So who do we want to go for? Now, which matchup do we want to do? So I do have a Dowie build which has been fairly successful against certain Lisbon players before, and it's quite a small, tiny elite build, if I can remember exactly what it is. But we'll see. I know Longbeards are fantastic in this matchup as well. We'll go something new. We'll just try out some random stuff. So I'm going to go Rune Lord, very competitive pick anyway. I don't really think he needs either of those too much. And let's take off Rune Invasion still. I think the other two are just a little bit better. And let's go for a Feign. Oh, actually no, what's on about? Go for Runesmith. And bring those two spells. And this is a really awesome ability called the Hammer of Crack de Razul. So hopefully we'll see in action, I'll be able to show it off a bit. So Longbeards, I hear, are actually quite good in this matchup now. So let's bring a nice fat line of those and chevron them up. And then... how do I want to play this? I've been using Dwarfs a ton recently, but not against Lizardmen, so it's kind of going to be a tough one to pick. But let's go for 2 cannons. Might be a little bit overkill. We're definitely want Drac Max Slayers. And then probably some guns. I'm pretty terrible at protecting guns. I tend to go for like just 2 cannons and then a massive like really super elite troops to protect those cannons, which I find a bit easier. But let's give this a go. So go for 3 Thunderers, nice chunky unit of Longbeards. Let's go for a couple of Miners of Blasting Charges as well, see if we can get them off on some Skinks. And anything else that we desperately need. I'd love to bring a Gyrocopter just for the memes, but I do actually have quite a cool build coming out soon on the channel, which utilises 4 Gyrocopters, which is pretty mental, but it's a fun build. Is that going to be enough storm power? 3 Thunder, I mean 2 cannons, I guess. Yeah, it's got to be. So let's go for them as well. And then I'm chevron these guys up. So you'll be able to see all my mistakes live, which is pretty cool. I am fairly competent, I would say. I mean, it's debatable, but compared to what I used to be like, I'm fairly competent. Still fairly new to the game, I suppose. Sweet. Let's get this cracking. So, Longbeards are actually very good against red-crested skinks, it turns out. They're kind of very durable up against them, and with the help of like blasting charges and whatnot, you can really melt down skinks quite quickly. Now, something Tazoo Devil was talking to me about, or had a video up about, was using miners actually in the second line to throw blasting charges over top to ensure you get to use them all. Because a lot of time they throw one lot of blasting charges and then they get charged and you kind of waste that next section. But I'm not sure what we're going to do here. We'll just see how it plays out. So yeah, this is a really cool map. I just chose it mainly for the look of it. I'm hoping the stream quality is good, by the way. I have upped the stream latency or whatever it is, but I was doing some testing. It didn't seem to make too much difference. So do let me know how it looks. Hey Zero, what's up, dude? If you want to hop in after this game, man, feel free. I'm down to take on any challenges. The duck fears no one. No one that can go on water anyway, so we should be all good. And hopefully the connection is all good. I haven't played this guy before, but this normally, just to be honest, indicates kind of the level of computer, like not really necessarily like the internet connection, so I won't worry too much if it takes a little while to load it. Yeah, man, Zero, how you been doing? Good to see you, dude. We're just doing a few battles against any subscribers who just want to hop on and play against me. So if you do fancy a couple of games, man, let me know. I'm sure you'll be able to school me a little bit on some more elite tactics. I also need to try and get you into a tournament, actually. See you pop up in a lot of the streams, man. I need to get you into a Death Before Dishonor. It should be cool. So yeah, very dope map overall. So hopefully he will be loading in fairly shortly. I feel like, yeah, there's meteors flying through the sky, which is always nice to see as well. So the mighty Dowie here up against the Lizardmen. Now this is going to be a bit of a problem. This little shot blocker here, especially for my cannons. So I mean, we have a hill here. Could deploy some cannons up here, but they're probably going to get line blocked, so might take a more defensive approach over on this left side and force them over to me.
We demand blood!
Where's the best angle going to be? For some reason it's moving around really slow. Hopefully that sorts stuff out. And the hill is nice, but I'm just really worried about this over here, so let's pop you guys here. And we're going to use these guys actually as just a bit of a buffer line.
Miners!
So I don't actually think this is the most efficient way of using miners. A lot of people use them like this, as this weird like bumper car type situation where you just try and force your opponent to have to deal with these guys before they hit your front line. However, I think they actually are more useful when they can throw off all their blasting charges. So I'm here for a bit of a stack.
This is a reckoning!
Not going to think too much about it. As I try and keep it fairly quick for the stream.
For the Karazanko! It is a
I don't think we're going to be
reckoning!
able to see anything here. Yo, sup Croissant Man, we'll definitely get you in as well, so that we have 0 next and then Croissant afterwards. Now, this is really terrible here. Let's try moving all the long bits back a bit.
Dull! Kazook!
We'll see. Oh god, cannot get them all in. You guys back a bit.
Thunderers!
Thunderers, we'll just move up
War of
the front to start
vengeance!
with. So we'll see how this goes.
Thunderers!
Don't have the most confidence in the layout or ability here of
For
myself.
the High King!
Let's group you guys.
For the High King!
You guys can just chill near his back.
Let the vengeance begin!
You guys in guard mode.
For the Karazanko! Slayers!
So to be honest here, there is no plan, and that is the greatest plan
The
of all.
clans
We're
unite!
just going to pray that everything works out.
To the forge! Unbending!
Bit of a weird formation, but we're going to sort it out as the owl actually takes underway. Oh. Shit, I didn't mean to accident pro ready there. Oh well. I mean, it's not like I'm going to exactly beat Ambition very quickly. Although there's a really cool, almost all archer build I've seen recently by the Dower, utilised by a few players. Actually really sweet. Cool. Yeah, man, cross on, that's cool, dude. Straight after 0 man, you can hop on the stream. I'll probably be running for about an hour, so I'll probably get through like 4 or 5 games. Shit, I'm really sorry about this, dude. I did not mean to ready up. There we go, he seems to be on target anyway. Let's see what he's got. Standard Croxagor, which I kind of assumed I was going to have to deal with. A ton of skinks I'm not too fussed about. Cohort of Sotek, and then a ton of Saurus Warriors. Okay. Also has a Slam Mage Priest of Light. I like that pick. And what's this over here being rather sneaky? Okay, we do have the Pohawk Sentinels as well. RC Pterodon Riders.
Cannon!
Okay, looks like these guys are actually getting some shots in, which is pretty decent. So we're going to switch them. I'm not going to worry too much about the Bastildon into the Croxagor for now. So, Feral Bastildons often are brought as kind of like a distraction. You feel like you need to take them down super quickly, but they don't actually do too much. So, firing your cannons at them probably isn't worthwhile. You do have to be a bit careful. They can punch through that front line and hop on top of these guys rather quickly.
Bring them down!
Let's just out a little bit.
Strike out!
I'm sure that we
Down!
can with our longbeards when we need to.
Go! Charge!
Yeah, let me know who you want me to play as well. I have every race apart from the IT Vampire Coast so far DLC. Obviously, I'm best with Lizardmen, and there's a few other... I'm not bad with High Elves as well. Thought we'd start with some Dower. Right, back a little bit. Don't want getting you guys engaged by Croxagor.
Thunderers! Killers! Yes! Charge!
So I've got like a mad police chase going on outside by the sounds of it. A couple of cars have just raced by.
Vengeance!
Getting here.
Anad! It'll get done! Longbeards! Let the vengeance begin! For the ancestors!
Move some of the reserves over a little bit to the left because it looks like we're going to struggle a little bit. Might even have to get the slogan. So I'm not going to commentate as much as I normally do, of course, because I haven't actually played and commentated at the same time before. And I feel like it's going to be pretty tricky. So I'm probably going to make a ton of mistakes. Feel free to let me know that I'm always actually happy to... always happy to kind of learn mistakes I've made and whatnot to try and improve my game.
Fire! Feel on fire! Nothing can stop us! Move! Charge!
But not all on. So they're in the back line.
Whoa!
these guys.
Obey me! Aye! We demand blood! Attack the orcs! Kill them! Cannon!
Some cannons are probably going to
This
be pretty
won't
much
miss
off the line here.
fire!
However, the front ones are getting too
Battle
drastically
ready! Grimnir is with us!
Across, trying to hold that little pocket of strength there. And we shouldn't be
Miners!
doing too bad in the
For the
front line.
cannons
Longbeards and Taurus
encore!
is a very grindy fight. Fortunately, he did get those guys a little bit
Yes,
isolated.
Thane!
And might as well just run with you guys
Range
for now.
far!
And get you away from
Range
the fight.
fast! Give me vengeance!
The
Don't
power balance is
deliver!
in my opponent's favour. I think, to be
Strike
honest, I
out!
managed to put my back line. I was a little bit worried about before, because I tend to use way less range troops. Back line kind of got overrun quite quickly there.
Axes out! Longbeards! For the ancestor gods! Go!
So this is a really nice pick here.
Right
So
fast!
Sotek, they're a very sticky unit to try and deal with. They're getting to the back line.
Cattle!
Most
Ja!
of these guys
Alright! Strike out! Aye! As
kind
ye
of
command!
flips, kind of deployments almost at this point.
The
Just run away.
runes glow!
Lads,
For the ancestors!
guys come back. Start off the last charges.
Withdraw! Longbeards!
Not one of the fighting skills. Get them over.
Ready
Skills
axes!
on.
Withdraw!
Next and there. Fortunately, I couldn't get my cannons onto the slam. That would have been great there.
Vengeance! Withdraw!
Leave me alone. Be much nicer.
For our ancestors! Pull out! We demand blood!
Okay, let's try and be
Aye.
super sneaky here and hop back on top of one of those cannons.
Do not shame your
Leave
ancestors!
this rune lord. He's
Rune
gonna
lord!
have to try and get bogged down by the sword. I think that's only GG to my opponent there so far.
Vengeance! Fire!
Of course, we're going to
Reload!
fight to the death. I
Fire!
always try to as much as possible, even if it all looks hopeless. We are the
Attack
Dowie,
the orcs!
and we know this is going to get avenged eventually
For the
anyway.
ancestors!
We do have a bit of a pocket of strength over here. I'm gonna unite them with my lord that night.
Axes
We're
out!
up against Saurus, Skinks, that Bastildon is going to be a pain. However, they are longbeards, so they're pretty resistant. Fortunately, stuck there.
Let's start shooting!
Try and get on the slan. No, we're going down, we want to take down whatever they have with us. We're back on here.
Stuck!
We had some initial nice fire of those cannons, but with the 3 gunners plus the 2 cannons, it's just too
Move
much
to
to
a-
protect.
Iron
A
will!
little bit there.
To battle!
The dwarfs are rallying slightly, however. And the crew is trying to fire in against that swan there.
Runesmith!
Honest.
Ready to strike! The runes are cast! That'll do! Ready! I will do it! It is a reckoning! Understood, Lord!
Yeah, he starts this unit of Cold One Riders
Withdraw!
just roaming the streets
Let
here.
the
Let's get these
vengeance
guys back.
begin!
See if they can help out a little bit. Miners.
Fire! Reload! Fire!
Get these longbeards to rally to the king. Rally around there. Rune Lord here. Nice banishment coming down by my opponent, but you know, dwarf's a pretty decent tank anyway. I'm assuming it's just a free one he can get.
Shoot!
Score what we can.
Pull out!
Making sure we don't have any units just kind of left all over the place. And yeah. Okay, so cohorts they are going to chase us down. Try and get a few more volleys of toast crops, or maybe try and break them off. Have to rampage the big beastie right here.
Pull out!
Not one of you down.
I am ready! They are in the grave! Understood!
Unfortunately,
Withdraw!
those Thunderers have been taken offline. They're a nice little sneaky unit, but yeah, that's going to be game. It's just holding the middle ground here. The Mighty Dwarfs in the last stand. Don't forget the bust, but a little bit of re-engagement.
Warriors blessing
And I
the
don't think we're going to be able to bring down that sound. Even if we do, there's just far too many units left on
It
the
is an
field.
order! With
So
haste!
just for the sake of speeding up,
For the
obviously, I'm
Harkin!
going to keep Droneback Slayers going. So GG's. And let that one go. So well played to my opponent there. Great first game. So the duck has been defeated at once by Saurus It, which I like to see. Just going to double check chat now, see what's going on. Yeah, sweet man. So Zero, I'll hop you in next, and then we'll do cross on afterwards. So the lobby is just a rubber duck of war, and the password is 8888. So hopefully see you in here in a sec. So we are a little behind like the stream, and what I'm actually saying, there's quite a big lag spike now because I've tried upping the quality. So there may be a few moments, obviously, while we're waiting for players to load in and whatnot, but we can just chill out. Hopefully all agree that it is far too hot and it needs to cool down. I'm baking right now. From sweaty. It is all horrible. Hey, we've got a few people watching here. If you guys do enjoy what you see, please do leave a like and consider subscribing. Really does help out. We've got tournaments coming up. Hopefully the next Death Before Dishonor will be next week. It's quite late notice, so I'm going to see if I can get the champion back in. As long as we get him in, I'm sure we'll be able to get enough players. Hopefully get a few of the old guys back in as well to try and recompete. And is there anyone you want me to play as? As I said kind of previously, I am best as Lizardmen and High Elves, but I'm willing to play as anyone. I'm really not too fussed. I'm just chilling out right now. I'm not sure if I have Zero on my friends list where I can invite him in. I don't think I have Zero here. We do have Croissant, however, so if Zero can't join, we can always pop Croissant in ahead of him on just the pecking order, but we'll give him a couple of minutes, see if he manages to pop in. So have you guys been enjoying Total War recently? Anyone excited for Total War 3? Or more impressive is the 40k TV series. It is quadruple 8 to 0. Yeah, so just 8888. So yeah, there's an Eisenhorn TV show coming out, or it's going to come out in a couple of years. They've started production soon, which is about an Inquisitor from the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and it's one of the first 40k books I ever read, so it's pretty cool. Hey, and we have Zero in here. Zero is a very good player for anyone who doesn't know, so you should be excited to see what he brings. I do not rate my chances too highly, but I'm going to give it a good old rubber duck of war try anyway. Oh, looks like Croissant has joined as well. Sorry, dude. But that is for next time. I need to close those slots. Any matchup you fancy, man? I may just, give a little hint. I'd like to be Lizardmen, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, as you can see, I have everyone now. Woo! So I haven't really used a few of the new ones yet. I've only used Tomb Kings like once or twice. Let's see. Oh, wants to go Bretonia versus Lizardmen. I'm down for that. I'm certainly not going Wood Elves in this matchup, that's for certain. So, what do I want to go against Bretonia? So, Bretonia, I feel struggle against the large monsters, to be honest. Let's go for Kroggar, fuck it. Okay, for Kroggar, go on Grimlock. He's just too gangster not to pick, so we're going to go for him. Now, I reckon Skink Priest or Beast is probably good, mainly for that Manscore summon, which is going to be super useful. Let's take out you guys. And probably you. Go a bit cheaper. Flock Doom's going to be good against Mass Peasants. And Curse Veneer and the Transformation of Khadon are just both generally good spells anyway. So what do we want for our main force? I'm actually... Should I do it? Should I bring the Thunderous one? Like, this is a matchup where you really can bring kind of giant dinosaurs and it work. But I feel like this guy's so expensive. That's great. It's just going to be a fun stream. Nothing's too competitive. Going to bring some odd picks, I'm assuming. So let's go for him. Now, I really like the Star Chamber Guardians. So if we just go for like a... a little close mass. They should be able to take down all the Cav fairly comfortably. It's a little bit of a death blob, which I don't like playing too much. I think people get a bit bored watching these kind of blobs just kind of move around. So Let's take a couple of you guys out. Mix up a bit. Maybe go for some Saurus. Any suggestions, guys? For one in the chat. Anyone suggest anything at all? Praise be, Wicked D has arrived. What up, my dude? We're just doing some little battles. If you want to join in, feel free. Up against the mighty Zero here, so if you want any suggestions of what to pick, I'd be mightily obliged right now. Let's go for the Rev Crystal as well, heal these big units up. And to be honest, Mass Saurus Spearman might actually work in this situation. Let's go for 3 of those and level them up. Sweet, looks like he is already. I mean, we'd be able to deal with Cav with this amount, and we shouldn't have too much trouble with the little peasants with big dinos. So let's give it a go, let's see what happens. So hopefully we will have Zero in some tournaments soon. Very good player, often checks out the streams. So it'll be good to get him in. Should be some good fun. Ah, so we're still on the same map. That is my mistake. I'm the worst for remembering the maps, honestly. Ben the Barman is an absolute hero, both of the people and the Dowie kind, but also of my streams for reminding me to switch maps. So just yell in the chat map over and over and over again between games, because otherwise I will forget and we get the same map. Although it is a beautiful map, so you know, it's not the end of the world. We do have those comets coming down. So let's have a little look-see. So he's gone for a rather large force. I'm assuming a ton of peasants. Isn't too bad. I do not have any trees for protection, unfortunately, against arrow fire. But let's just go full on hardcore mode here. Saurus rocking up the front line. Temple Guard in the back to guard a little bit. Then Star Chamber Guardians, who, I mean, just look at them. Look at the awesomeness. It overflows from them so much it glows in their blades. Very cool unit. One of my favourite units. Probably my favourite, actually. So, you guys in the back. Get the Rev Crystal in here as well, probably accompanying you. So, a lot of people don't know this, but, well, I mean, most people know this, but if you, just in case you're fairly new to the game and don't, Thunderous One does have this awesome blow dart gun on top of it, which can actually do a great amount of damage against skirmishers, such as yeomen, archers, horseback variety. So, you're not too useless, you know, if they do try and skirmish you. You can kind of ping them down a little bit, so you don't have to worry as much about skirmishers, kind of allowing you to bring Mass Saurus. But we'll see how it plays, and this... It's going to be a struggle. I played up against a Korra boss the other day with kind of some small Lizardman builds, some small Dwarf builds, and the really elite players seem to be able to pick them apart really effectively. So let's see. We'll give them a little while just to start up. Make sure chat is doing all good. Yeah, you guys seem all good. Got 6 people watching. Nice, nice. Please do drop a little like or a little sub. It does really help out. Let's get this underway. So. Let's go. Mass grouping. Yep. Let's do the inevitable slow march of the Lizardmen. So, do we have any trebuchets or anything? No, it looks like got some peasants. We're lovely to see peasants all the time. Men at arms, a few pole arms, which shouldn't be too much of a hassle actually. Big dinosaurs seem to be able to run them over, and mainly it's this flying air force we've got to worry about here. So up in the skies, he does have Alberic, which is always great to see. 2 Royal Hippogriffs and some Knights Errant. Again, not too much of a worry, but some more on the side as well. So we're going to have to move up quite cautiously here. He does have some healing as well, but may be a little bit sneaky and pop off the Hand of the Gods. I know the Source of Old Blood is probably considered a more competitive pick. The Hand of the Gods is so satisfying just to lace off. I might even try it into a Grail Reliquary and see how much damage that does. Been using it against the Gaze of Nagash, and it just cuts that thing in half. It does so much early damage. Let's move up here. So we are going to have to try and just absolutely punch through, which shouldn't be too much hard against the peasants. Try and shut down those archers. We don't want them to constantly fire on our big nasty dinosaurs. Don't want to get them too isolated either, otherwise they're going to be picked off by this air force. Let's just chill out for now, continue to move up. Double check no super sneakiness is going on. Of course the knights are going to be coming for those rear attacks, but that's fine. It's kind of expected. Let's get some early shots on you. So that fire has died, so we're just going to push in now. You guys. And charge you straight into that way. You charge into here. I might roll you as a little human. So all is well so far. I think if these peasants are going to try and outfight me, we'll move over to the left flank there. Move up here and move up here. It looks like he is going to try and take the fight, so we're going to take him on back on. Get this guy over here as well. So, guard through, set these guys on, and how made this big blob fight? It'll be interesting to see how it plays. I'm not going to aim down to our direction, well of course. Try and charge in there and do as much as possible. No really need to. Back there. We should have 10 button away to flank up against this. Nice, that's been debuffed right now, so that's nice. Okay, he's going to counter charge, that's fine, or cycle charge, sorry. Through now, start breaking through these peasants. Get you guys over into the main mosh pit, which is where we really need to be right now. Try to shut down some of this arch. Increase the thing. Danger close. Try and get him involved in the action as well. Quite like the range. Guard is going to come out really possible. Try and push him out a little bit. You really need to allow more time for the halberd units to do their damage. Just going to take you really back now. Starting to shut down these archers wherever we can. It's a little bit shaky at the moment. But so far from this hold, we have managed to do a decent amount of damage. We're going to win most of the melee fights. It's just a matter of keeping our lives in. It's going to be sniped. Bomb rush that down as if we can. Scare him. Unfortunately, or he may get down. It's fine over here. The worst situation. Start moving the guys. But you don't really want Saurus chasing archers as they're just really not that quick at all. Yeah, unfortunately, got a little bit overzealous there at the very start and just tried going in all in. Probably should have paid a little bit more to it. Let's blob up a little bit, try and make a bit of a stand of this. And where's our castle? Please escape, my friend. Escape trap.
Sorry
for the kind of lack of description right now. I'm just really trying to focus. I think most about it is likely to have been gone, but we're doing a decent amount of damage back. Unfortunately, you see our units are getting chipped away just kind of one by one, which is what the good players do actually. They tend to pick apart these type of builds, and you try and go kind of like small and elite. On them, you guys can push through. And unfortunately, it looks like most of the army is starting to wear out here. We do, of course, have the Emerald Temple Guard holding the line. These ones are even starting to break as well. So very well played to Zero there. Very good play overall. I've seen him in a few teams. I think I may even seen him in the Eternal. It's a very good play overall. Let's just be spiteful and drop a little block of doom. Try and kill a couple of peasants if possible. And break off a grow try and protect our with the Temple Guard. Run through. I think he's going to get a little close up. Like, I feel like he's just going to get constantly run over. Kind of expected. Temple Guard are still actually holding surprisingly well. I mean, I know they're against mass peasant mobs. It looks like they're going to win that pocket over there, which is pretty fantastic. Quite a bit longer. Try and really hide amongst these Star Chamber Guardians. Try and carve down whatever we can. Try and get in a few punches in. But that looks like it's going to be game. GG. I'm not sure if that's the first time I played Zero. I may have played him... may have played him on ladder a few times, possibly ages ago. But GG, very well played overall. Like the build. Really good play actually with the flying units just picking apart Croc Guy, especially when he got isolated. Which is a problem I tend to have, I've noticed quite a bit. Oh, looks like he's gone. Okay, man, well, hopefully if you are on stream, man, very well played, dude. Very fun to play you. And I believe it is Croissant's turn up next, man, so... game volume is a bit louder than your voice. Oh, it's so annoying, Wicked D, honestly. My mic, when streaming, records differently from when I'm recording, which is mind-boggling. So when I record, it's fine. But as soon as I live stream, every time I zoom in, it seems to use in-game volume instead of the mic's volume. And therefore, every time I zoom in, it, like, takes away the sound quality, which is really frustrating. But I'll try and, like, sit right on top of it and get a little bit louder. So yeah, guys, if Croissant, you want to pop in next, so the stream is a Rubber Duck of War, and password is 8888. Wiki D, if you fancy a game, man, after this, just let me know, and we'll get you in as well. What up, Briggsy, man? How's it going? I already know your favourite faction is 100% Wood Elves. I can tell for a fact. Yeah, GG Zero. Well played, my dude. Very good opponent, always. Hopefully get you into... the next Death Before Dishonor if possible. Up against Croissant here. So I've got quite a lot of high elite plays in his day, so my aim is to get one victory for the Rubber Duck clan. Let's see how it goes. Nice. I mean, left stream, so it doesn't worry about sniping. I'm not too fussed. There is a delay on the stream anyway, and to be honest, everyone here is pretty cool. So, oh, map, yes, hero of the people. I would have completely forgotten. Absolute hero, man. So, which map to do is the question here. I actually really like Alpine Ridge. Let's go Alpine Ridge. It's quite a fun map. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Croissant did play in the second Death Before Dishonor. I highly recommend going and checking it out. I believe he came up against Ben the Barman, who is one-time champion. I thought he was dethroned last time. Honestly, man, you can do what you want to. Anyone in the stream want to see any armies in particular? I'm assuming, Briggsy, you might want to see some Wood Elf action. I might go Wood Elves. I'll see who he goes. Wood Elves, I feel, have a lot of counters. I'm really good with Wood Elves against certain factions. But we'll wait and see. But yeah, cheers, guys, for joining. If you do want to drop a like, feel free. It really helps out the channel quite a lot. Going Chaos. Sweet, man. Oh wait, okay, trying to get them and Chaos to faction. I'm down to face whatever. Awesome, man. So, something about Dark Elves is they can go very wide and they can take some fantastic skirmishes. So do we just try and out-skirmish them? Or do we go for like something a bit unexpected, like a heavy Durfu build, which would be great. I'm not sure how live commentating and using Way Watchers would go. They take a ton of micro, but they are super effective when they get in use. So let's have a little think. So I know Crossland's a very good player as well, so he's been very good at getting into that backline and hopping on top of those guys. I have also been using Waste Stalkers recently. They're terrible, but they're fun, so I like the idea of them. What we're going to do is go a little bit crazy, I think. Bring our boy Orion right here. To ensure we get another game in after this one as well, I think we might just go for a full-on blitz build. Kind of an all or nothing build. So let's see what we got. Can go for that. Probably want to get a spell center of life actually with Orion and Wild Riders, just get extra boost. No, we don't want any of that rubbish. Just keep the 2 spells. We'll probably keep Earthblood and Shield of Thorns. Shield of Thorns just to help out the Giants in the frontline fight. Freedoms of Wild Range is quite nice. We have the Anti-Large Lurks Tricksters and Orion himself. What do we want to add to this? I mean, we could certainly get another unit of Wild Riders if I can live up to that level of micro. So we're going to want to be super aggressive against the Dark Elves, I feel. If it's something like a dragon, we could be in slight trouble. And cold ones do fairly good against Wild Riders, but screw it, it'd be a fun build. Oh, try some Tree King and Starfire Shafts. I haven't tried that before, Zero, so screw it, let's switch it round. And go for that. So Wicked D, I'm going to steal his build. Oh god, this is probably going to go very badly for me then. Wicked D's probably got some very nasty builds. Cool. So, right, if we're going to go for Tree King, do we go full out and out? And go for the bad boy himself, the Ancient Tree Man. Screw it, we're going to go for Ancient Tree Man. Actually, we're going to go Durfu. We're going to go for the beast himself. So I think we're probably just going to go for the curse here and the transformation of Kadon just to try and make it a little bit cheaper. And also let's get the Branch Wraith in. So what have you brought? Cool, cool. So we're in a fairly cheap guy here. Probably get rid of most of these. Okay, we'll keep a few. And then we're going to go for Tree King. I haven't done this in a while. Let's go 3 of those. Might want to mesh them in with a couple of units of War Dancers as well for that extra bit of kind of cutting edge. Let's have a little think. They use me in multiplayer. Oh, it's not about assassins there. Assassins are awesome, man. Assassins are super cool. Let's make sure it's cool. Sweep, so go for that. We're going to integrate them in with some War Dancers, which are just going to sit on top of the Tree King basically and do some extra damage. And then we need to protect our flanks a little bit, so we're probably just going to go nice, cheap, and cheerful. We have a couple minutes to turn guard. Oh, 5 points over. That is the most annoying time. Let's see. 26. This is going to be annoying. There we go. Sweet, we're good to go. See how it goes. See if I can protect that back line. Those Starfire Shafts will do a ton of damage if we can keep them, that is. And the War Dancers can take a lot of missile fire back, which Dark Elves like to bring. But if we can protect them behind the Tree King enough and then saturate them on top, we should be within of a decent shout. Yeah, Briggs, man, would have been great to have a couple of games against you, dude. No worries, man. We'll catch you on the next one. I've probably got one more battle in me after this one. I'm sweating buckets right now. It's just super hot here. And unfortunately, my room's like pretty clogged up. It's only got one like small window. So I can't do this for too long, unfortunately. However, we will have a big kind of stream later in the week, hopefully of a tournament. So he's probably going to push the hill quicker than my little tree king's legs are going to get up there. So I might just ignore that and just loop around, going through the trees here. Of course, we'll be able to actually fight better in the forest. Let's keep you guys together. Have you in reserve. I used to love war dances on tabletop. I'm not sure, they were never that competitive because small units which were kind of, which did a ton of damage, but as soon as they lost a model it's kind of a huge deal. They were never that competitive, unfortunately, but they were super cool, so I used to take them quite a lot.
Defenders of
My friends used to do a lot of proxy models, so if we didn't have the models we would just make our own, basically, use whatever we had.
Missiles ready!
Spread you guys out a little bit. And then they're all kind of guarded anyway, but main idea here is that the Eternal Guard are going to guard the Starfire shafts.
Eternal
Group those
Guard!
guys up as well. Whilst Tree can get in, be an absolute roadblock in the front line, and the War Dancers saturate on top, just try and break through a little bit more. Just get you to speed a little bit over here more. So we do some healing, we've got Shield of Thorns, and we do have Durfu himself, who's just awesome. Fucking pimp claw on his hand there, big old sword, what's not to love. And also, the transformation of Kadon might be useful for chasing down some annoying skirmishers if they get a little bit much. I haven't used him too much, so you're going to have to get used to his abilities a little bit, but we'll see. Oh, looks like he's ready. So take that back. One final cheeky little look at chat there. Sweet, looks like everyone is all good in the hood. Let's get this underway. So we do have some Dark Riders on top here. Probably going to be very annoying and trying to harass a little bit. We're going to see if I can protect these Glade Guard. So that's the problem I often have, is protecting the back line, slowly getting used to it. Normally I like using Wild Riders as a back line protection if I'm using like a Way Watcher build, but it'd be interesting to try these guys out. I haven't used Glade Guard that often, to be honest, because if I go for the mass range, I tend to go for the Way Watcher build, so it'd be interesting to see them in your action. So Dark Riders there, looks like we have some Bleak Swords, Dread Spears, kind of General Chaff, Harpies, which are going to be a big old pain. And yeah, who is leading the force today? Marathi, the seductionist herself. On foot, no doubt, as well. Chibi actually fairly decent up against Durfo, but I'm sure there's a lot more units hidden around at the moment than there is right now. So let's just move up a little bit. Probably try and take the fight on this ground right here.
At pace! It will be done! At once! With haste!
Swift of foot! At pace! Tireless! At
Okay,
once!
those are in the wrong order, but that's fine.
Quickly!
Got early shots pinging off, which is fine. We have plenty of ammo at the moment.
Eternal
Make sure
Guard!
these guys are ready.
At the
in case they
Lauren!
do try and think a little bit suspicious.
Ever ready!
And just fend them off. So we get some nice shots in there as they do retreat.
Orders! Immediately! Orders!
Cool, I'm gonna get you guys back
Straight
facing the front
away!
again.
With haste!
So probably should move up actually a little bit. We are right on the map's edge. That wasn't intentional. It does happen now and again, unfortunately.
Straight away!
Let's get these guys firing. I mean, at the moment they're fine to fire into the front line. We do have them in the back. Mainly just chaff units to try and shut down for the most part.
Children of Athel Lauren!
Let's get you guys up and ready.
Ha! Understood!
Our aim is true!
Try and shut down those shades pretty quickly.
Arcanos, guide us!
Okay, so we'll go for the War Lancers, which is good for us, because War Lancers, of course, take a huge amount of damage.
For Isha!
Eternal Guard! For Ariel! Glade Guard! Death to all!
That's breaking back line here. 9 for us.
Brace
Bad.
yourself! Eternal Guard!
We don't need you over here. We're going to have to get you guys
Yes!
in the front line. These two separate in. Flank.
By
Those guys down.
Kardos!
Have managed to break these guys off the back.
Blaze Guard!
And we just continue to fire into
Weapons
the
loose!
front line. Shouldn't be too bad of a match up. Dirty over here.
Eternal Guard! Orders understood! At once! The forest wills it! With haste! Armed and ready! At speed! Glade Guard! Yes! At once! Now! Withdraw! Glade Guard! Loose!
Guys off into the
Quickly!
woods as well. For a little bit of
Armed
protection,
and
you guys
ready!
just absolutely
Faster!
get away from the racket. Spence not going too good at the moment. Looks like Wicked D's build is doing this.
Glade Guard!
We're going to rally up.
First up!
They're all occupied at the moment. That's fire some shots in. Let's say fire against them, but we're firing against them anyway. These guys are holding up on the high
Pull
ground.
back!
Unfortunately, none of our units are starting to run away. So we do have you guys back here. We need to get back into the fight.
Swiftly
The main one.
now!
We need to get there. Nice little shield down.
They shall fall!
Defenders of Athel Lauren!
Getting dragged down by the sheer weight of spears and archer fire. But until these nasty assassins have a lot of time to do. Break him free a little bit.
Swiftly!
Try and
Orders!
take down this assassin here. Up on high ground, we're going to be getting a decent amount of damage done, but
We understand!
I think because of our back line getting broken,
Blade Guard! For the
have
Eternal
returned back to
Realm!
the fray. Let's hop you onto one of
End
our
them!
now. She isn't very well armoured. Units there. Here.
War dances!
Fortunately, it lapses there in concentration and leaving units dotted all over the place, where they shouldn't have been.
Blade Guard!
Has unfortunately
Release!
let our back line get a little bit stuck. Try and dog down these assassins.
Athol Lauren!
My bloodlust
For
is
Kardos!
waning.
So Durfu has managed to rally Huzzah, which isn't too bad for us. That was of course a big bonus.
For the
We have kind
Eternal
of finally gotten into this picky jar a little bit here. Hold up this spearman. Chase them down.
Hunt them! Bowman, ready! Steady! Fire!
Durfu, run for the hills.
Weapons loose!
Aye!
Try and use the speed of the
Quickly!
walls here to at least chase down a few of these units. as well. So we have actually managed to do a kind of a big dent here, I'm afraid. Derpy is most likely going down here.
Glade guard!
Get in there
Targets!
and save him, but I think it's going to be a little bit too low.
Now!
Move these guys away,
At
get a little bit
once!
distance.
Eternal guard! Withdraw!
So there's little shots into Murphy, but Big Durfew does go down. Another leader is over here. Actually catch a few guys.
For
The
Kernes!
back line of Dark Elves is pretty much gone now, but at the
Blade
cost
guard!
of most of our
Pull
army,
back!
which isn't good. Keep trying to retreat here, but I think that is a bit mass morale penalties now coming in. It looks like we don't have much left, unfortunately.
To the
Chase down some
fray!
shades though, try and get some kills wherever we can, and we might as well just pop tail on ourselves. So yeah, these guys unfortunately obviously been so close to the edge here. Yeah, when your units do break, they do run away rather quickly.
War dancers!
Guys back in there.
The forest wills it! To battle! Defenders of Athelon!
Let's get some nice close-up shots now, obviously as the battle is pretty much done. Also, hopefully elf on elf violence. The War Dancers do have a ton of cool animations where they do a lot of flips and stuff. It looks like some nasty Dark Riders are going to be charging down the hill and starting to break these guys off and inevitably shatter them.
For area!
So we're going to try and chase those units off. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything's going to rally, so I think that is going to be GG's to Croissant, who was a great competitor in our tournament previously. Let's just rally these guys up and go for like a little death charge. Oh, looks like they were actually breaking them off.
Athelon!
Let's get you over here. He was a great competitor in one of our previous tournaments. It's always good to see him back.
Kill them!
Can we catch them? So what is the speed on these guys? 42, and we are 46, so we should hopefully be able to drag them down. And then we can try and reunite for a last little stand here. If we don't get shot down before that all happens. Looks like these guys are tired up against very tired a case, hence the
Ever ready!
staying. So let's just get them
We
all back.
are tireless! Ha!
And they just all lost. So I probably have time for one more game after this. So if anyone does want to jump in and challenge me, give it a go. Hey Tristan, what's up, man? If you want to hop in, man, feel free to hop in, dude. I'm if you've only just hopped in the stream, I currently am 2-0 up. I have not been defeated yet. If you have been watching the stream, then it may seem like a different story, but you know, war's a matter of opinion.
For the eternal realms!
So let's see if this heroic branch wave can carry the day for us and drag down this Canaanite assassin. I cannot see it happening personally, and he's in fact going to run away in terror, though, of course, being frightened by this mighty branch wraith. We're just shocking. Looks like they are going to be shattered and broken. So GG's there to Croissant, very good player overall. Let's save that one. And apparently he was trying out one of Wicked D's builds, so that's quite cool. Yeah, GG dude, nice build, I enjoyed it very much. So, Tristan, if you are up for playing, my dude, the lobby is a rubber duck of war, and the password is 8888. And this will be the final game. Yeah, GG guys. Yeah, sorry Briggsy, I tried representing the Wood Elves there. I was going to go for the Wild Rider Rush. I actually have a video up about that today, I think, where you take Orion, a load of Wild Riders, and then you blow the horn with all the Dryads, and you just smack through armies. It's so nice. But can I get a win? That is the question. We had some really good competitors today. Really good competitors. It's always good to play people. I prefer to play people better than me, honestly. Or, well, equals good as well. But better to me than worse, because you just learn a lot more. And I'll be able to look at a lot of these. Hey, Sly Sneaky Seal. I'm assuming that is you, Tristan. Hey, he sees it. I don't think I've played Tristan yet, so I have no idea how good he is, but I think he's pretty good. Looks like he might want to go Chaos as well. So is there anyone you guys want to see in particular? So I've already played Wood Elves. I'll happily go Lizardmen again. And I've gone the Mighty Dowie, I think. So High Elves I'm pretty good with. Let's have a look. So let's see who he's going to go. Oh, no, he switched back. Yeah, guys, is there a matchup you want to see in particular? Let me know. Yeah, Wild Riders. Because I tend to have struggle protecting things like Glade Guard. It's nice to use them though, and I want to see them used more. But that Wild Rider build is pretty nasty. But we'll see. We'll see, man. So any matchup you guys want to see in particular, let me know quickly, and I will relay it to the Sly Sneaky Seal, which is a fantastic name, by the way. Let's have a look. What could be some fun matchups? I like fairly even matchups as well. Would be decent. So none of this Lizardmen versus Counts and stuff I think is super unfair. Although I have seen a really good Counts build floating around, which is very good against that kind of Lizardman Death Blob. Okay, it's going to go Chaos. Sweet. So who do you want to see me use up against Chaos? Could bring back out the big guns, go for the Lizardman finale, try and get that win. Who do we face earlier with Lizardman? Was it Chaos? I don't want to do a repeat. I'll switch up. Let's go Lizardman. No, someone wants High Elves. We'll go High Elves. So, what are we going to do in this match? I normally actually like Brent Alpha Nah, but not against Chaos. Chaos would not be a good matchup for him there. So is there any units you guys want to see in particular as well, or any Lords? I'll bring anyone. I'll even bring Alpha Nah if you really want him. I'm down for doing whatever. Just chilling. It is getting a bit cooler here. It was Matona I placed earlier, Blizzman. Good. But I'll go High Elves anyway. So, let's start making build, and then if you guys want any units in particular, just let me know. I am going to use Tyrion, which is a strange pick. He can duel well against most enemy lords, I suppose. Now, life could be quite good if we are going to go pretty hardcore, because I'm feeling a dragon. I feel like this stream, if it needs anything, it needs a dragon. So we're going to go for the classic ones here, just to help that front line a bit. Now, I've only recently unlocked a lot of these new units, a lot of Regiment Renown and so forth, so I haven't used them too much. So we could just go with what we know, which would be that White Lions are fairly decent in this matchup, as they do good against armoured infantry. And then maybe just two smaller units of these guys. Might be a bit easier to protect than what we tried before. I kind of want a dragon though. Kind of want it. If he goes mass air though, I don't really have too much to offer in retaliation. You feeling this build? You're not feeling this build? We'll see what it does. If it comes up with some chariots, could be in a little bit of trouble. No man, I haven't seen Heir of Carthage in ages actually. I used to watch his videos before Warhammer, I think. Maybe Total War Warhammer 1 had come out and I saw a few of his videos of like his old school ones. Me and my housemates went on a binge at one point of watching and playing like Rome Total War, then playing Medieval Total War and kind of working our way through. But this is the first one where I've actually gone to multiplayer, which is pretty cool. But this has been some great practice overall, kind of against some fantastic players. And we're going to try and get some of them, hopefully, into the next tournament. If you guys are interested in the tournament, send me a message on Discord or leave a comment in the description, and I'll try and get you guys involved as much as possible. It's just a 4-man tournament, best of 3. It's quite nice and chill, to be honest. It is competitive, of course. You want to win. And we should hopefully have Zach be sane. I need to check what days he can do next week. I'm hoping Wednesday. Is going to be trying to rehold his title. He did manage to take it last time off Ben the Barman. So yeah, White Lion's going to do a decent job if he comes with a lot of Chaos Warriors and Halberds and so forth. That is a very solid unit overall. So, sweet, let's get this going. Solid unit overall. And then hopefully we're going to protect these sisters with the White Lions, we pray. Which hopefully should just do enough damage to any nasty big targets he has brought. It's going to be tough though. As we've seen before, I do struggle protecting range units. That's why I do tend to favour someone like the Lizardmen, who, you know, you go in there for a real hardcore, kind of just fisticuffs fight, trying to force it into a bit more of a blob. Ah, we are. Croissant, where were you, bro? Where were you, man? You were the hero the people needed to let me know to change map. No, that is my bad. But it's a fun map, regardless. So, let's see. He has gone for a slightly larger force than me, so he could have a lot of marauders.
We will obey.
Let's just build a
White Lions!
Loyal!
Ready.
Me trying to type fast is terrible. I make so many mistakes.
Understood.
Get just one of you back to protect. I might even use... I have to use a few things defensively here. Ah, hang on a sec. Has he brought a very sneaky hell cannon by any chance?
Without fail.
He's worried about the map.
White Lions.
I don't think it really needs line of sight. It works kind of more as a mortar. Let's go with that. We're going to have you guys in reserves to push up in case anyone breaks through. There for now. Side.
Orders.
Mage. We're going to stick. Bam.
Heir of Anarian. As you say. For duty.
Yes. Awaiting orders.
The Reaper.
Ulfwan Mage.
Sweet. Sweet, ready to go. Just double check chat quickly. Cool, seems like everything is all good. Got a little bit of an audience going, so please do like, guys. This is going to be the final battle. Sorry to also keep persistent about the liking thing and subscribing. It just really helps out. It helps remind people. So, let's see if this does work. Maybe
White Lions!
Orders received.
Let's get this underway. Oh.
Understood. Orders received.
Just scare these guys off. Yes, there is in fact 2 hell cannons. Jesus. Right. Mass Chaos Warriors as well. This is going to be interesting. So,
Illyrian Reavers.
Start pressuring as well. Oh god, what on earth are you all doing?
Serve the king.
Orders. Moving out.
There's a problem with using the overall command. Sometimes I manage to like accidentally pressed a button, as I'm not super used to computer games yet, as I tend to play on PlayStation. And it's actually the first game I got on computer, or at least when I got my new one I got a gaming computer. Just go in there and just get a bit of pain. It does have oh, okay, on, so we're going to have an awesome fight, hopefully, between our two lords. Get you in, just to scare these guys off.
Saurian!
That first cannon shot is coming in.
My power is yours. Setting forth.
Just try and juke it a bit.
Seeking the
Actually
foe.
moved a little bit close towards it there by the looks of it.
White
Just push you guys up as fast as possible.
We away!
Illyrian Reavers!
Setting forth.
As you
So
say,
I'm not sure how much
March!
damage
moving out!
a breath attack actually does against the hell cannons. But we'll give it a go.
Champion of Alaria,
So we know there's some
It
hounds
will
as
be
well in
done.
the forest. trying to
Quickly
lure us
now.
around.
heir of Anarian.
Looks like the cannon stays on the line, unfortunately.
Orders received.
White Lions!
For duty, forward!
At once! Death to all!
Advance!
My power is yours. Kill them!
Kill them!
Eager for battle. No mercy!
Pick some fights.
Seeking the foe. Lakoi Soraya!
White
You guys
Lions!
up here to protect them, as we
Orders
know there are some
received.
hounds there.
Sword of the Assur. Understood. Honor bound.
Onward! Winds of magic rise! I go then.
Ready!
I go then.
Move!
Yes?
Mariah!
Spells!
Apace!
Enemy spells! Advance!
Get you back up in the sky, my friends.
For duty!
Decent work from the front line here. Get you back up though.
Withdrawing!
Over here, trying to take out that second hell cannon.
Sunfang lusts for battle.
Popping in there,
By
doing a decent amount of damage.
Assurian!
The main fight's not
Going
too
abroad.
bad. Looks like we do
It
have some
shall
hounds
be
here to
done.
threaten these guys.
Ready. Ulfwan! Cleanse the land.
Defender
Tyrion, he's
of
taking the fight
Ulfwan.
one-on-one.
For duty!
Try and mosh in
For
here as
duty!
well.
Asir Mage. Ulfwan Mage.
Weird fight going on over
Wielder
there.
of
I
the
think it's just
winds.
the cards looking a bit
Menlui! Araya Menlui!
Ulfwan!
Dragons trying to do a decent job. Once again, apologies
will be
for
done.
the very quiet commentary.
Ulfwan Mage.
I'm really trying to concentrate here. We need to get that win. For this stream.
Servant
So,
of light!
All his guys are coming in, which is
Seal!
fine. We want them to go into that Sunfang. We have a little while left.
Acknowledged!
So I need you to hold that.
For the
mark, please,
king!
and keep him on the line as long as possible.
It shall be done! For order!
Need him to break that hell cannon, of course, because then we can fly over and actually start doing
Understood!
decent work.
Draw back!
Epua!
Come.
Bend to my will!
Attack!
That was one down on these Lyrigar.
Without fail! Sinath!
Awaiting orders. For the king!
Can get you on the roll, my friend. Let's get back here. Try and stabilise what we can in the back. White lines will do at least a decent job up there.
Heir of Anarian! As you say,
White Lions!
Onward!
Let's hop in here. And Tyrion still chasing around, still chasing Archon wherever he can.
Ulfwan
On the
Mage.
main.
Python, hear me! My power is yours.
White lions.
My power is yours.
Snipe out Archaon here. So there's still this nasty blow of Chaos Warriors. However, if we manage to take down Archaon, soon we should have a little bit of a field day. We might eventually get bogged down by enemy troops, but
Crush
try to
them!
scare those guys off for now.
White
And move the guys
lions.
downhill. Fortunately, it looks like a lot of our white lines have broken. We have managed to kind of save this back line a
We
little bit.
will obey.
Shooting the dragon's a little bit risky, but if we can take out
Shield
the,
of the
Ever-Chosen
Ever-Queen.
himself here.
I shall.
I did some very nice damage to that.
Destroy
So that's
them.
super nice.
Ready.
These guys are back online. Start trying to fire in
Battle
here.
awaits.
And we really don't want to get Tyrion sniped here though either. So let's come up with breath attacks.
Everything must die.
Chuck ourselves on Archaon. Get
Orders
this blob
received.
moving over here.
We
Trying to
go.
assist. You
White
guys should be able to
lions.
fend them off. And let's keep getting those shots fighting. So it looks like we have managed to protect our back
Following
line.
Ethua.
And can you believe it? The pure silent commentary that I was full on concentrating. We actually managed to get a win, which I'm going to class as a victory for the whole stream, and crown myself King of the Ducks.
Heir of
Gone very well. So
Anarion.
let's see, what does he have left there? Just the final cannons. So let's save that one there. Tristan. May cast some of these, may not. I've actually had a lot of really cool battles recently, so we'll see what's in the tank. But yeah, very well played there overall to the sly, sneaky seal. I think the map did unfortunately mess up the Hell Cannons a little bit, but I did push up over top. Overall, very fun. Did manage to get into that back line as well, shut down the sisters very efficiently. I managed to save them at the end with a little bit of dragon play. And overall, I feel like the dragon, 140, really paid for himself. So I have one last little quick look at chat here. And say, well done to everyone. Nice Sun Fan. Yeah, man, that Sun Fan possibly won me the game there. I mean, Tyrion would be hard to take down, but they might be able to break his leadership. So that Sun Fang just broke like so many units. Sweet. So yeah, guys, coming up, we do have Death Before Dishonor. Hopefully Wednesday. I'm going to have a chat with the guys, see what we can get cracking. But hopefully it'll be next week, and if not, we will do it as soon as possible. It should really be next week. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all our competitors as well. And I will see you soon. Make sure to check out the rest of my stuff. Like, subscribe, got a Patreon, all that kind of standard YouTube stuff. Massive thank you for you guys for hanging out with me. Peace, guys. Stay awesome.